Hello, YouTube family. It's time for the curls and the scoop. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. And after that Super Bowl game, y'all going to have to come on here and give me a hug. I need it. I really thought the Eagles were going to win. But you know what? Even though it didn't turn out the way many of us Eagles fans had hoped, it was an exciting game. Boy, it kept you on the edge of your seat to the end. And right now is that time for Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes and that team as they celebrate. We just thought it was our year in Philadelphia and fans that love the Eagles. It was a great game, and both quarterbacks showed up and showed out. Jalen Hurts is the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. And he is a true leader, 24 years old, and just mature way beyond his years. Sometimes, and I'm just going back to past athletes like a Michael Jordan when they finally won, and LeBron when he finally won, the winning didn't start immediately. But when it happened, you just appreciated it even more. And at times we can't understand no. Well, why can't I? Well, why not now? Why? Why? Because everything happens in God's time. But it was a great game. Great game yesterday. I'm going to put this. This is how busy my day has been. Yeah. Okay, so we had the game. Let's talk about the performances and the shocks. First off, who was lip singing at the Super Bowl? Everybody. See, these performances have to go off without a hitch. It can't be hiccups. It can't be mistakes. You got to do your part, and then it's time for you to get off. You had Shirley Ralph, and people were up in arms because they ain't never heard her lift every voice and sing. Well, welcome to America, because Lift Every Voice and Sing is a part of it. Babyface, who gave a real soulful rendition of America the Beautiful. Chris Stapleton, who moved people to tears with his national anthem. Once they go in the studio and record, then they have to master, recreating it and lip singing it, because they're not going to have no mistakes. Now Rihanna, we ain't getting no tour, y'all. I just know. Who, you know what? It was like, is she going to have a special guest? Who knew the special guest was in her stomach? She is 6 months pregnant. And this was the thing. Because, you're never supposed to ask a woman if she's pregnant. So everyone's like, is she pregnant? Then she was grazing the stomach. Child, that was the best kept secret. Adam Blackstone, y'all did that. I don't know how y'all kept that a secret. There was no hint. She must have wore big clothes the entire time. Now, they were saying that she refused to do any bouncing. She's 6 months pregnant. No, she's not going to do any bouncing. I don't know how she did the thing where they brought her up in the sky on that thing. She's 6 months pregnant. What a surprise. What a surprise. So, some people loved it. Some people, I just loved hearing all of her songs because I was so excited about seeing her. Never in a million years thought she'd come out there pregnant. She just had a baby 9 months ago. She looked great. She seems happy, and she is really embracing motherhood. Now, some people were like, well, it didn't have all the bells and the whistles. It had enough, because sometimes less is more. Sometimes less is actually more. I enjoyed her. Let me know what you thought. And were you really surprised that she's pregnant? I was like, that's like the biggest upset. No one saw it coming. I just knew. Some of her past collaborators some of them would like come out and, perform with her. No. I don't know how they're going to top this one. with Rihanna. I keep saying Rihanna, but woo! Congrats to her and ASAP Rocky. She is going to be a mommy, baby number 2. Wow. Best kept secret, I'm telling you. Oh, by the way, she had over $1 million worth of diamonds on with the whole ensemble. Friends of Amy Robach and TJ Holmes say the couple are going to be taking it slow. Now, if you got let go from GMA, see, they're having trouble getting jobs. They understand that News Nation will not be the ones picking them up. Now you're thinking that maybe y'all should just been a little bit more quieter and not kiki and giggling about it, because now your life has changed. What will you do? How will you pick up your career? Amy will pick up hers much quicker than DJ. All these darn women coming forward, but they say they're taking it slow. There'll be no marriage soon because they can't. They're both married. But they say that they're still seeing each other, still in love, but taking it slow. Can we send prayers out to Jojo Haley from KC and Jojo and Jodeci? Jojo had a stroke. Now, from the picture that I saw, he was shaking a little bit and really trying to get his steps, and he wanted to sing and he couldn't. And KC just like grabbed the mic and said, "We got this, we got this." Keep him in prayer. Recovery from a stroke is not easy, whether you had a severe one, even you have a mild one. I had a mild one. I was messed up. But please keep him in prayer, and hopefully he'll be able to take the stage again. Last week, Janet Jackson. Did y'all know she was supposed to be honored at last week's Grammys? Now, the ratings were better than in years past, because some people, I thought I had brought it up, the ratings were better. But she was supposed to be honored. But because they can't work out how CBS should apologize to her over Nipplegate, she never got a chance to be honored. Janet, you got into the Rock Hall of Fame. You are a legend. Don't be upset about this oversight, but they couldn't agree. Lisa Ray McCoy, the actress, recently took to social media to announce the death of her mother. I'm going to keep her in prayer. Tamar Braxton, just a couple weeks ago, I was telling you she was back on Dish Nation. Well, John, Tamar got another reality show. This one's called Queen's Court, and it's coming to the Peacock Network. Tamar is looking for love. It's Tamar, Evelyn Lozado, who was on Basketball Wives, and the singer Nivea. They're all looking for love. In the show hosted by Holly Robinson Pete and her husband, former Eagle Rodney Pete. They're helping them look for love and giving them the rules for, I guess, doing it right or doing it in this new age that we are in. It's a 10-episode reality show, and it kicks off March 16th. Well, Valentine's Day is tomorrow, a day that many hate because it's a pressure day. You could even be in a relationship and be pressured. You might not be the type wanting some man-made holiday telling you that you should buy flowers and candy and do this and do that. It might not be your cup of speed, but you're looked upon as a jerk if you don't do it. Then you have those, they're not dating anyone, so you feel this is when you got to learn to love yourself. Now, I know this is thing, Valentine's Day, where they say celebrate with your friends, but these are things that you should do all year anyway, not because the calendar said. But I know a lot of people, they just absolutely hate Valentine. But can I tell you something? Never envy the person that's always showing, we're in love, we're in love, oh, we're in love, we're in love, I love you, we're in love, we're in love, I'm in love. You know those relationships are the first ones to bust up. They really are. Because people, you're trying too hard to prove to everyone that you're in love when it's a mess. So never envy. Now, do you? But Cardi B and Offset, now you know that relationship is, they've teamed up with McDonald's for a special Valentine's meal. Cardi B, it's a cheeseburger with barbecue sauce and a large Coke. Offset, it's a quarter pounder with cheese and a high C. Are you stopping into Mickey D's to pick up their love meal? Michael B. Jordan, you know we're gearing up for Creed 3. Woo, he had to get his body in shape, much like Jonathan Majors. He is in Rolling Stone magazine. I'm going to be posting some pictures on my social media, but he looks good. We lost a great member of the hip-hop community, Dave from De La Soul. De La Soul had the hit, it was late 80s, Me, Myself, and I. They also had the Three Things song. I just know these songs like when I hear them. But I love Me, Myself, and I. Dave was one of the lead singers, and you hear him all over Me, Myself, and I. When you think of De La Soul, their contributions, those guys, they could rap. This before it like really changed. But De La Soul had just a great group. The Magic Number is the song that I like. But Me, Myself, and I, The Magic Number. Dave, known as Plug 2, passed away over the weekend at the age of 54. He'd been battling congestive heart failure for quite some time. Like he had been sick and I know unable to really do any traveling or performing, but he died at the age of 54 from congestive heart failure. Our prayers go out to his family, the contribution to the world of hip-hop. Just do yourself a favor and just go back and just listen to Me, Myself, and I. I think a lot of people can be like, that was my song. I so can relate to that song. But Dave, De La Soul, may he rest in peace. His contributions to hip-hop will never go unnoticed. I was talking about Barbra Streisand last week, and I always got Barry and Maurice confused. I always wanted I always wanted his name to be Maurice. Barry Gibb, the real handsome one with all the hair. He did the Barbra Streisand 1980 album, Guilty. The Upshaws, Wanda Sykes, Mike Epps, Kim Fields. New episode, season 3, y'all. It's going to start this Thursday. At the movies on Friday, Ant-Man and the Wasp. My kids were like getting together all weekend. I was like, what are we watching? They're like Ant-Man and the Wasp because they're getting ready for Quantumania, which hits theaters this Friday. You've got Paul Rudd, the reluctant superhero. Michael Douglas, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Jonathan Majors is going to blow you away as the villain, Kang the Conqueror. This Saturday, I need you to write this down. I'm going to keep reminding you every day. Black and Iconic is coming to BET. It's a fashion style docuseries that's going to air Saturday night on BET. Billy Porter is hosting, and one of the features is Beverly Johnson, who is the first Black woman on the cover of Vogue magazine. A beauty indeed. Just style and fashion, and where African Americans and people of color like led the way. It's a special for Black History Month, but boy, does it look good. It's called Black and Iconic. Saturday night, starts at 8 o'clock on BET. You guys know I'm the documentary queen. I love a good documentary and learning new stuff. I think I went over everything. I know some people may be shocked. What do you mean? Everybody lip singing. They need these performances to be perfect. I know a lot of you heard from me over the weekend because I specifically took time, but I thank you and I appreciate the comments. Because I learn stuff too. So leave a comment, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a thing. It's curls, it's scoop, it's not cute, not knowing, and now you know. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Some of you are probably saying, what? Everybody lip singing? What? Thanks for joining me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.